Welcome everybody to a new series of Banished with me, Vapor, and we're going to try out Colonial Charter 1.61. There's been a few fixes between 1.6 and 1.61, so we're going to take full advantage of them. There's a few things that had bugged me in the past, but yeah, we're going to try something different. We're going to try a desert. As you can see, we got our palm trees, we got sand, and it does look quite nice. I mean, the light off the mountains is quite bright, but it is quite nice. I do actually like it. The only thing is, and you'll have to excuse my cold as well, I was going to put this off until my cold kind of went away, but I wanted to get into this. It's I've been dying to do it, and just, you know, Mother Nature took control of my body, and yeah, but I can talk pretty well, so we're just going to go for it. Anyway, as I was trying to say, there's not much water, so we have this little stream here, which isn't really going to do much for us, and the main river just goes right the way through. Now, I've generated a few different maps. Occasionally you'll get a little lake, but I'm kind of thinking like Egypt. You've got the river that goes straight through, so I think it's the Nile, isn't it? That'd be the name of the river. But it's kind of that same sort of scenario, so I think we'll go with that. And I've named the town quite aptly of Sandleton, because you will be wearing sandals here. And I did a little bit of looking around actually. I thought, I wonder if there's actually anywhere in the world called that, and it seems to be there's a place in Australia called that, so I guess the name isn't that original. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I do have some other things. It's not just Colonial Charter 1.61. I've got some of RedKetchup stuff as well, which is all new to me, so I've not even tried some of this stuff yet. I've had a quick look. I do like some of the models, I must admit. Some of them are really nice, so it's just going to kind of change things up a little bit. I mean, look at that, that's quite nice. Is it the same building? That's a different one. Yeah, so we're definitely going to use some of these. And what else did I get? We've got the mini buildings as well, because I like these tents. I think they'd be quite fitted in certain areas of the desert, and they are kind of homes, so it's quite cool. I think one of these is a pond as well. Mini hunter. I think some of them just giving us a lot more options. Yes, I'm quite in love with those. What else have we got before we kind of get going? Round squares. I don't even know where that one came from. I'm not sure if that's one of Kraljurg's things or RedKetchup's things, but I don't think they're classed as roads. I think they're just decorative squares. I think there's a different colour flowers. There is, so I'm sure. And there's different patterns as well. Excellent. So there's a few things we can do there. Roads. We've got our coloured roads, and we've got sand and things, so I could actually probably do some sand roads. I'm not quite sure what they would look like. We could try it. We've got our coloured ones as before, and I believe Sandstone Road is a new road. That's something that's coming 1.61, so we will try that out as well. Mini buildings, we've already looked at that. We've got the terraforming tool as well, which allows you to lower. So if I actually wanted to put some water in, I'm pretty sure that will allow you to do it. You cannot create water in non-water area with this tool. Okay, maybe not then. But I know it goes down pretty low, so we can tweak the terrain a little bit more than just flattening it, which might come in handy. Don't think there's anything else. Oh, we've got the hay pile. Now I'm wondering if... Where am I looking? Because I asked Kraljurg for a hay pile, and I think he originally put it in here for me. I'm guessing he's probably made it part of the game now. Either that, or he's just moved its location, which is quite cool. I'm not sure what else there is. I don't know. I think we'll just discover things as we're going. Okay, so we've got some basic buildings in straight away. We're on a medium start, I believe, so... Oh, it's so hard to breathe. It's really annoying. Right, let's have a look at some of these houses. We might go with some of these. Stone and wood, so that's not exactly difficult, is it? We can work with that. The only thing is... Oh, there is different models. Excellent. Some of these corner houses as well. Ah, we got corner ones. And they're all multi-level. Is there any new houses here? What have we got? Wood. I don't think any of these... I just want to do something slightly different than before, I guess. Okay, I think we will. We'll go with some RedKetchup stuff. What are these? Oh, the canals. Oh, we're going to have to try that out in this. I know it's a desert, but I think you'd have to bring some water in, wouldn't you? So we'll probably mess around with those. What's the difference between these two? Medieval 3-story houses. 2- and 3-story corner houses. Wow, there's so many different options. Okay, let's stop with the nattering and let's get something done. Let's get a couple of houses in. Right, so we need to plan this out. I also need to kind of figure out what crops I'm going to be able to use, because actually, what environment did I use? I need to, it's escape, isn't it? Let's have a look. Warm arid, so no snow and low rain. There was like a, I think it's a harsh arid, but when I looked at the crop list, it didn't kind of account for that kind of climate. So I've gone with one that I can look at the crops and know which ones I can use. And there's a seed as well if you decide you like this map. Okie dokie, houses. Yeah, I think we'll go with some of these. I'm going to try and do this. Oh, that mountain is going to be interesting right in the way. I'm thinking to try and leave it how I'd actually want it in the future, so I don't have to mess around with things too much. Actually, we'll go with the road. Is sandstone just general stone? So let's have a look at this road, because I've never used it. With it being kind of new. So we'll do that. And we will unpause the game. I just want to get a few things down first. So we'll go with that one. We'll put those houses down. We've got a stockpile. We've got to think about things like food as well. Usually I would depend on things like fish. That's where a little bit of a challenge is going to come in now. Yeah. Let's see what we've got in here. Bakery. Butchers. Water provides fresh water to your citizens. Now that we are going to need. And there is one of these, I think, as well, isn't there, in here somewhere. I think I prefer the slightly bigger one though. Where did it go? It's in here, wasn't it, somewhere? Yeah. Creamery as well, wow. We got so many options. That is a huge building. I can almost imagine that being the centre of town, but we'll have a think about that. Creamery, smokery, drying shack. Okay. So what have we got? A pond. Ah. Is that really going to look right here? I don't think it is. So what we will go with, we'll go with the most productive one. So we'll go with a dock fishery. I think the best sort of area is going to be kind of on one of these bends, because there's a lot more water. Let's say I use the term a lot more quite loosely. And the boat's going to be coming through here as well, isn't it, when we start trading? So let's try and keep it to the side. It's not going to produce us millions and millions of food, but it's a start, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So that's. We might not actually need this, but we're going to put it in anyway, because I don't want anyone getting trapped, which is inevitably going to happen. Okay, so we've got that. I'm trying to think of all the different things you do at the beginning, because you only do it kind of once, and then you kind of forget about it and get on with everything else, don't you? So we've got tavern, blacksmith. Aha, we will need one of those. Oh, he's added all kinds of things in here. Cathedral. I'm wondering how early on we should put a school in. Apothecary. Okay. Clinic. Barbershop. He's thought of everything, hasn't he? What did it actually look like? Okay, it's just got the little pictures on the front. A bathhouse. Now that will be good for this kind of area where it's really hot. Everyone's going to want to... Oh. It's going to be pointless replacing that, isn't it? Never mind. Ooh. Stonehenge. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's go back to the normal buildings. We're going to need a forester. And I think exclusively palm trees and tropical trees. I think we'll stick with kind of the current theme. I prefer this building, so let's have a quick look. Where would be a good kind of place to put this? Most of this is flat, so I'm guessing we should expand out there a little bit. Maybe on this side. Got that bit of a mountain there. That's the edge of the map on that side. This is where these big decisions you've got to make. I think we will go with here. We might just flatten that. It's only a little mountain. I'm not going to take hardly any of the mountains out, but things like that I'll remove. Little ones like that I might remove as well. But I like to keep some of them in just because the desert isn't completely flat. So we won't do that. We need to put a bridge. I'll unpause it in a second as well. Let's put a wooden bridge in. Okay, so we've got houses, we've got wood. What else do we need? My brain has completely lost it. Here we go. Need a gatherer's hut. Yep, most definitely. Put that up here. This is best to have, isn't it, up by the trees, or more the aged trees. But got that tidal pool. We'll probably put some of those in as well. Hunting, we will need one of those, but I'm not going to put it just yet. Okay, let's unpause the game. Let's get things going. Here's an interesting fact as well about the videos that I've done so far. The most likes I've had for any one video so far is 64, and that was for episode 1 of 1.5, I think it was. So that would be my second season of Banished, I guess, and that's the most likes I've ever got on one video. So it'd be nice to see if we can actually beat that in this video. I mean, I'd like to say 100, but I don't want to. I don't want to kind of run before I can walk with that one, but I think it's possible. Hopefully no dislikes. We don't want any of those. We're going to try and keep this as positive as possible. Okay, so they've just blatantly walked across the stream. Let's speed up a little bit. I'm not going to play it at ×5 like I usually would, just while we're kind of getting things set up, because I'm going to forget things. Plus, I've not played it for a week or so, so things will kind of go out of my head. I know what we need. We need a herbalist, don't we? Where's the herbalist? Gatherer's hut. Be under health, won't it? That'll be under the town. Here we are. These can be placed anywhere, I believe. I think. I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong now. My brain is gone, hasn't it? That's not good. We might place it out to the side here though, just by the stream. I like the idea of that. And it does have some kind of, I don't know if that's an influence area or not, but nonetheless it is there. But I like the idea kind of being down here somewhere. What we short of stone. That's fine. We can fix that. If you can remember how to do it, we can collect stone. There we are. So, herbalist, gatherer, forester, homes, and food when it appears. So I think they're the basics, aren't they? We have a barn, which we can't upgrade yet. I'm actually liking the sand. It's completely different, and the thing is, because I have the roads, this one, I could actually make green areas if I wanted to. So I'm planning on bringing some canals in. This is going to be kind of the centre of the town for now. I'm not too sure how we'll go with it, but I do kind of like the idea of putting a canal in here. We could have some green areas in like the main town, but I'm kind of going to probably take a leaf out of Noble Ramblers, but can have little sections, and I'm not going to just completely fill the map, so I'll have little, like an area over here connected by a road, and the same sort of thing all over the map. And it is a medium map, not large, so we might be able to to do this one quite easily. In the sense of, I mean, not easy game because I might die because of the temperature and things like that, but we might be able to actually fill it up and make it look quite good. How are we gonna? They're gonna completely walk without that road anyway. We're just gonna come across here, but is this built? No. I just chuck another couple of builders in just to get things done. That road looks okay actually, I quite like it. You can see it in this corner. And it kind of hides it in the desert, because I think, as well, if you're thinking realistically, the sand would blow on the roads anyway. I do like that. That's a nice building. Oh. So, upgrade your medical house for a better look and better warmth. Better warmth, I think that should say. I don't know where RedKetchup's from, so he might not be English, so I won't complain. So we could actually change the models later on as well. We'll have to have a look and test out and see what they all look like. But I think for the beginning, I do like these. Okay, where are we at with our limits? Let's up some of these now. I'm not going to put them massively high. Iron. Oh yeah, we can't make iron or tools yet, can we? Goodness. Fuel. We haven't got a chopper for fuel. Got lots of things to do. Clothes we'll leave because we're not making any 5,000 food. Okay. I don't know what happens. I don't know if it goes really cold on that. I know there's no snow. We might build. Where's the chopper? It's gonna be on there. Another one of these, here we go. Just temporarily. Might put him here somewhere. It's at the edge of the forest. Let's just speed things up just a little bit, because we need the houses building. Once they're in... Firewood is lower, yeah. I'm well aware of that. Hence the chopper. I think I'm still going to need quite a few more houses. We're going to have to put some over here as well. Probably would have been a good idea not to have put the road in, because they get excited about the roads. Let's just do a few more. There we go. Because people are just wandering around at the moment, not doing a lot of anything. Yeah, stone. Stone, that's why they're not doing anything. Let's clear some of this. Get a fisherman in there. Don't quite know how much we're going to get in this kind of little building, but hopefully he will see us through the beginning anyway. Plus we're going to have the gatherer's hut. Should prioritise the houses, I wonder. I think we will, because we want these built. I think I might need one more, but I'm tempted to build one kind of in these sort of areas, so I'll let that one build. We're all busy collecting the stone as well. I'm hoping there's going to be enough. Actually, I'm putting these roads in is probably a good thing, because when they're on them, they zoom in by. There we go. Almost enough. And here come the rest of them. I'm loving the palm trees though. One more stone. Anybody? Here comes somebody now. Excellent. We're still completely short of it. Unbelievable. Right, let's keep them busy on that. We'll gather some more. So we're still in summer, which is okay. Yeah, we need some more houses. Where's the chopper? None of 12 stone, none of 6. I've not got enough logs either, have we? Oh my goodness, you can tell I've not played it in a while. Remove resources. Harvest trees. Let's do that. Herbalist. We'll just set that for 1. There we go. Yes, I know you're cold. Go and chop some trees down, that'll keep you warm. It's kind of funny because what is the temperature? 104. Yeah, that's not cold. I don't know who they're trying to fool. I'm gonna stick with the RedKetchup houses maybe, or are we going to use some of these ones? I don't know. I think we will. We'll stick with RedKetchups just for the moment. Because I kind of like the look of them. They're new, they're different. Plus you've got the ability to make them taller as well. But I think the way I've placed them, they're right next to each other. So we wouldn't be able to do these ones. We could do the end one. Is that how it goes there like that? That's quite nice. And that would have gone the opposite side, I'm guessing. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a chopper now, so we can do that. Excellent. How are we doing for building? What are we short of? Stone? No, that's okay. We're getting there. This initial first setup, though, is the hardest part of the game. I remember back in the day when I first started playing this game, and it was just as you thought you were getting somewhere, winter would hit and everybody would die. It was fun. In fact, I don't even know why I continued to play the game at that point, because it was really difficult, but the learning curve is really there, and I guess once you get your head around it, it's not too bad. And it is fun. And Colonial Charter does make it a little bit easier, obviously. Okay, let's put the person in there. So we logs, stone. We're going to need a stockpile, aren't we? Somewhere around here. We need to extend the road as well. We're going to have to do clothes. Do you know what we should probably do? We should probably use some of the dock buildings, because I think some of these are quite good, aren't they, for making tools and things, and I've never really used them before. Fire bundles, firewood, charcoal, see that we should probably use. Wood finder, wood storage. Question is the water scavenger better than the tidal pool? Reed farm. Yeah, we might go for one of those, because we've got to make clothes, haven't we? That might be a... Let's keep it away from there. And I know we don't have to place these on water. In fact, oh, we do with this one. So I think, let's have a quick... Let's maybe put it in this little bit here. We'll go with one. Which one of these makes cloves though? Market, school, herb grower, herb mender. You can tell that I don't often use these things. It's one of these ones, isn't it? It's fuel. Workshop, here we go. Basic clothing. Yeah, this one can be placed on land. Yeah, we'll probably place that. Okay, houses. How are we doing with this? That's all done. That's done. We don't gather. How are we doing for food? Okay, we've got a little bit of food going on. Let's drop this down now, just to the one builder. Put an extra person in there. Actually, no, we'll go with one because we're doing fish as well, aren't we? So we need a house somewhere in this area, just to keep these people close by. I think we might even go So I'm not sure how close to the water they'll actually build. Should I say plant their trees? Let's leave a little bit of room so we can get some roads in. I think. We might even leave that extra bit of space to do the double high buildings. I might not actually do that in the long run, but at least if we're prepared for it. And the good thing is as well, if we do get a little bit short of food, we can always do the collect wild foods, which we'll do now as well. Just keep them busy. Stone we've got logs, excellent. Reed farm, brilliant. I might actually go away from doing the chopper thing actually and just actually go straight to fire bundles. We'll see, because I've not done that before and I want to try and do things like slightly different. I'm still going to be doing very decorative things because that's the main reason I play this game. But it's still nice to try and challenge myself a little bit. In fact, I've not even thought about clothes or tools yet, have I? At least I have clothes, sorry, tools I haven't. But we can make tools with one of those buildings. I still want a blacksmith, I guess, but we'll see. We've got tools for the moment, we should be fine. Okay, let's have a quick look back. So, reserve of firewood. So we've got some children being born. Just looking for any strange names. Sometimes they put some really weird ones in here. No, there's nothing I can make fun of in that. God, that was quick. Okay. Is that person trapped? Yeah, I think they are. That's the problem with these things. Let's rotate one of those. There we go. Let's increase this a little bit so it actually gets done quickly, because I don't want anybody dying at this stage. That wouldn't be much fun. Hopefully someone will come over here quickly and do that. Oh dear. Are we going to lose our first person in the first episode? Oh, here we go. Someone's bringing some materials down. I think you ain't got a school at the moment, so you get labourers fairly quickly. We're short of stone. Okay. There we go. You're free. What did we need? What did we need? I can't remember. I think it was a dock workshop. These, okay, so they can make tools as well. So we could probably do with a couple of these. Let's have a. Right, so that's where the connected piece is. We don't need to do it that way. I think if it does kind of connect that way, I think it'll look quite good. Here we go. That's dry goods, so they really need a dry goods storage nearby. Let's have a look. What have we got? Fuel, iron, stone, wood, material. I'm sure there is a dry goods storage. There we go. Holy mother of God, that's too big. I don't want to use that. One of these is probably one as well, but it needs to be attached to a building, doesn't it? Clothing cellar, that might be quite good. Ah, dry goods. But the question is, where can we put it that it doesn't look completely out of place? What's RedKetchup got in the way of storage? Normal barn, medium barn, small barn. Coal. Ooh. Okay. Root cellar, granary. Not really seen anything there that takes my fancy. Anyway, we've got all the houses we need now, it seems. Brilliant. I guess we could do with putting some extra roads in now. So we need to send a road up here just to make it a little bit quicker for them running back to town, because as it stands, I haven't actually give them anywhere to put their resources, so they're going to have to walk all the way back. Damn, that was quick. Maybe if I drop some of these down as well, we don't need all these people being builders. Keep 2 for the moment. Okay, so fire bundles. We need feathers, okay. Rough tools, log and iron ore. Feathers. Yeah, that's what that problem's going to be. Okay, we'll go with that, and I might get rid of the chopper. And we'll just start with that. Let's have a quick look at the storage, because it was these, wasn't it? I don't think it's going to look right. Oh, actually, we'll get away with that. So I think it blending quite alright there. Yeah, I think actually that doesn't look too bad. Okay, food is low. Oh dear. I think this might be a slightly longer episode than usual as well. I might just spoil you, because usually it's 20 minutes and that's it, but I think, yeah, we'll do on that just a little bit longer. Let's gather some food from here. But that's just where I guess the houses have come in and people have taken the food that they need. So we're going to struggle for clothes. Feathers, feathers, feathers. Can we get... I think there is a building. Produces feather eggs. Oh, crap. So we can't actually do that yet. What about the mini buildings? What do we have in here? Mini hunter. What does that look like? Kind of like that. I think we might go with it. I don't know if Kraljug is watching or not, and if he is, does this hunter building produce the same as the normal size counterpart? Or I should say, do all of these buildings do it? Because I might just go with one of those. I kind of like it. It's not very intrusive either, and I could just literally hide it somewhere like this, and it's not going to affect this guy too much, or that one either, by taking up the land. So that will provide us some of the stuff we need for making clothes. What is there? What we got here? Mini workshop. Like that as well. Very simple. Market. Bless, that looks really nice. Okay, so what we need to do, I guess, is start thinking about clothes, tools. It's probably clothes before anything else though. So, well, there's only the one type of building. Where are we going to place this thing? The market, I think, in the middle is kind of like the best thing to do. We get over here. Might put some of this kind of industry stuff over this side, I think. Let's try and line this up. We'll go with there. A short of stone again as well. Okay, so we'll put a hunter in there. Ah, we can only put one, so there's the difference. So the big building can hold, I think it was 3 if I remember rightly. So we'll take one person out of there, we don't need that anymore. So that means literally the wood that we get will be used for construction only. And this is going to make fire bundles. How quick it makes them, I'm not sure. 300 reeds, that's quite a lot really when you think about it. What have we got in here? Reeds, excellent, so it's right next to the building. We just need, is it a stockpile I guess? Is a fire bundle going to be fuel? Yeah, it's going to be, isn't it? So let's put a little stockpile next to it for fuel. If there is one, I think there is, there it is. We'll pretty this up actually a little bit later on I think. I might even use the wooden road there. Let's do a little 3x3. Ah, straight away. So this is self-sufficient now anyway. It's not going to go very far. Could probably do with some homes there. Okay, so Taylor... I'm trying to think, because they changed the thing with iron, didn't they? So we're going to need a small iron smelter. Now, as you can see, excuse me, the red, I can't remember the name of the mod, I'll probably list all the mods in the description, but the red area is like the area of effect, so anything that's within that area will get unhappiness, so red is bad, even if they're just walking through, because it's like a dirty industry sort of thing. And I never realised that was in the game until recently. I think that's quite cool, because it makes sense. Who would want to live next door to something like that? Okay, which is the best way around to do it? I think we'll place it that way. We're going to place it here. So we've got an iron smelter. Let's just pin that so I can see it. Also we got in here forge, metalsmith, good old blacksmith, which we will put right next door. Leave just a couple of squares in the middle. Excellent. So we're bang out of stone as well. My goodness, that's actually, we're using that quite quickly. It's iron. There we go. So I think, yeah, we're in quite a good position. What have we got in the way of, what's this? Resources. I wonder if they've added any different fences, or I think we're still using the same ones. Where's my level terrain? Let's give that a little bit of a lift, so we can get our fence all the way around. So I'm already in the first episode decorating stuff. Well, there's a first. I don't think I've done that before. Start as I mean to go, and I guess. Do we do a wire fence? Yeah, I think we do, don't we? Go with that. Where's the corner piece? Again, I think we put it there. I don't think the gate is going to fit on this one though. Oh, will it? Oh, it is. It's 3 long. Excellent. It's just a shame that you can't toggle between a closed and open gate, but that's fine. What's wrong with this now? Ah, not enough resources. Are we going to need another one of these? Quite possibly. Still producing quite a lot though. 190, so we might go a little bit short on the fuel. My main concern at the moment is clothes. Stone as well. Oh dear. All these buildings need stone, and I've not really gathered enough iron ore. Is that normal iron? Probably. Yeah. Alright, where's the... There we go. Let's go to that. Keep them all busy. I think we've made quite a good start actually. I'm quite happy with that. The only thing I'm not happy with is the way my voice sounds because of the cold. For that I do apologise, but like I say, I couldn't wait any longer. I needed to kind of get on with this. Because I've just been dying to play Banished. In fact, I've been dying to play any kind of game. I've just not really been in a fit state to do it. But we've come straight back to Banished. I feel a little bit sorry for Subnautica City Skylines, but they'll get some love as well. But we need to do some Banished, and I think you'll agree on that. But if you like this episode, like I said at the beginning, please give it a like. I'd like to try and make this one the most liked video I've ever had. Just because it just gives me that little bit of encouragement. I don't know, I just like seeing the thumbs up. It does just puts a little bit of a smile on my face, especially if you don't comment as well. It's like I don't want to call it a silent comment, but more of like a comment in disguise, like a ninja comment, because you don't see who did it, but it's there nonetheless. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.